So I got married when my daughter was a teenager, and I was married for 6.5 years.
He was married before. They had 2 kids.
I stayed with her for 9 years. When we consummated, things were good. Blue band and everything, peanut butter, nyama, supu. But then one thing I realized is when people normally say for better, for worse, it's by words. But now when it comes to practicality element of it, it becomes a problem.
They broke up in 2020 after Corona hit.
The first coronavirus case.
What could have happened if you stayed?
Her biological dad, we parted ways when she was a few months old, but he was very present in her life because my daughter wasn't an oops. We actually wanted to have a child together. Just that things didn't work out between me and him.
I went through a long period of financial instability.
A lot of things were different. Like I know I got my first phone when I was like 8 because my parents didn't want to talk to each other, but they needed to talk to me.
So it was so dire that I could not sometimes even feed them. And she told me that when things stabilize, she's gonna be back. So when things stabilize, now she wanted to come back. So I said no.
If somebody comes along, then they had better have also been working on their finances.
I'm doing fine, you know.
I don't want to build with anybody. I'd rather build by myself.
Challenges never come to an end. So it means that each and every trouble that appears, boom, you're out. So I didn't accept her back.
He supported her through her whole life, and he passed away about 8 years ago.
From the time we separated, the journey of fatherhood has been challenging. They stay with the mom. Trying to get them to stay with me was a problem.
As I've gotten older, I've realized that just because your parents are together doesn't mean you're going to grow up in a healthy home. It doesn't mean you're going to be in a happy home.
Kids don't value relationship at all because they see the hula baloos going on between their parents. So I looked at those scenarios and then I said, instead of push and pull and fighting, custody and all these things, you better stay away for their sake. And then we do our things secretly.